What the girls are you doing? Let's do another pick a card. Today's going to be what's happening. I like to do that on Mondays. Oops, here we go. So we got quite a few deck and oracles to go through. So let's go. Let's do 2 piles and then we develop. That's what we do. Also, happy 80 VE day anniversary. And yeah, peace would be nice. Yeah, just saying. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1. What's happening? Death. Don't be afraid. Death card. 4 of Pentacle, 8 of Pentacle. Okay, don't be afraid of Death card. Death card is a rebirth. But indeed, it is the end of something the way it was. And being reborn, but better. So it's a bit like a tower moment, kind of. Yes, something has to come down because that wasn't really working, was it? Indeed. So the rebirth is done with more knowledge because both parties, whatever the situation is, we learn a lot of things through that event. And now we can actually share knowledge, maybe teach people what we know and learn from people who know something else. So it's an exchange of knowledge. And it's for long term, is number 8. And Pentacle in love is about longevity. Beautiful, right? In the meantime, someone is looking at you, wishing to be with you. Someone may also have been interested in you, but stuck somewhere else because of money entanglement, because well, the mortgage, the children, whatever. Someone look at you, wishing to be with you, but they're stuck. They're stuck in a situation for the time being. They're stuck because maybe, you know, the family is telling, no, you can't, or something about money or some, whatever it is. It's you as well knowing there is another job for you somewhere much better. It doesn't always have to be about love. It's you knowing there's someone out there better for me. Maybe, right? So I would say if you have this idea of work that is gonna come to you, indeed, that is for sure. And you will teach what you know, you will share your knowledge, and you will be appreciated and you will be paid for your work. I mean, it's spectacular, right? And it's a job, it will be a career. It won't be just a job. It's something that they want to keep you there because you're fantastic, and my goodness, they pay the money for it. There's a rebirth, as you can see. So if it's an idea of someone being stuck with someone else because of money, it is very possible that that connection will die or that will end in order for you guys to have a rebirth. So someone may leave behind that karmic partner somehow, or the obligation to the family or whatever, leave it that behind and give birth or rebirth to your connection. Wow, 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 wow. Powerful indeed. That is what's happening. Ooh, it's all good. It's all good, but it's fascinating, as I like to say. I feel you even though we are apart. Yes. Because if that person, as I say, is still stuck somewhere else, they think of you. Absolutely. And Pentacle is longevity. They're not going to forget you anytime soon. And you neither, by the way. Absolutely, right? So fascinating again. So let's go. Let's go through the, what can I say, the oracles. Anxiety, you bet. We surround you with the healing light of amethyst. Take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Yes, indeed. Because that rebirth, well, that would be better for everyone. The rebirth is like, we're going to do things better. But as you give birth, I mean, I never had the privilege to give birth, but you know what I mean? It's not a walk in the park most of the time, isn't it? So there is anxiety. How is it going to work out? How is it going to happen? I don't know, oh my God, but let it happen. Let it happen. That baby will come out one way or another. I mean, I'm telling you, that's for sure. So don't have the anxiety. Know, like you know, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out, but it will work out better. And the connection will be stronger, is a rebirth. We're not going in circle here. We're having a massive step forward, and that is going to be for life as well. So sometimes you do need to break eggs to make an omelette. You do. It's a bit messy, but you have the omelette at the end of the day. All about food, isn't it? I know. What can I say? Okay, what do I have? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Boom. So indeed, if they were looking at you, wishing to be with you, but they were stuck for whatever reason, they realize as well that you are it. And you're so much it that is for life. Infinity number 8 and Pentacle. This rebirth will allow that relationship, that connection, that partnership, whatever it is, to last forever. What's not to like? What is not to like? Bing, bam, boom, right? Loving it. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Yes. What's the point of having envy? I really don't get it. If you want something to change in your life, just be the change. Why do you have to envy someone else? Do what you need to be doing in your life. And that's the thing. People looking at you, wishing to be with you, wishing to have what you have. We're going to get there eventually. Well, do they do the work? Do they know how much work it is? How much commitment it is to do what you do? You do what you do? Do they? No. They just wonder, oh, look at me, look at me. Well, you do the work, girl. Oh boy, right? Do the work. I'm telling you, fascinating. I'm saying that all the time nowadays. Whatever, right? You want a piece of the cake, or you have to make the cake, you have to bake it, right? Again, some more food. Visualize abundance in all forms. God, universe, gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Yeah, visualizing is great, but abundance of what? And also the shortcuts to that is to say thank you, thank you, thank you. To be already in gratefulness. If you're grateful already now with what you have, and you might not have that big house or that big job or that person to love or to be loved, whatever, but be grateful today for what you have. And then you create that next level and be abundant in what? Abundant in love, in money, in whatever, but abundant of what? Abundance of what? Because you can have abundance of drama, abundance of bills. When you say, I just want abundance of what? Be precise, know what you want, but be grateful today with what you have now. You have clothes on your back, you know what I mean? Not everyone can say that. You have a roof over your head, not everyone can say that. Be grateful now, today, and know it's going to be okay. It all starts in the head, right? In the mind. Co-create, right? And number 2 is happening. Bing, bang, boom. Ace of Cups, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Cups. Wow. Do we have 8 here? 8 infinity number, right? So of course we have love at first sight here. I mean, that is the elephant in the room here. Yeah, it's an offer as well, an overflowing offer when it comes to work. It's really like, wow. And don't have the imposter syndrome, but you might have it for a second. Okay, give yourself 5 minutes. Oh my God, panic. And then, oh, yes, it happened to you because you're ready. George is here. Here we go. Yeah, it happened to you because you're ready to receive that love, right? I know love at first sight is a bit of a shock. As I said 100 million times. Yes, Axelle. It happened to me. I had to run away. It was too much. I'm just a girl from the mountains. What do you mean? Love at first sight, this is too much? And then I went back. Obviously, we need to talk about this. Yeah, indeed. Fascinating. So yeah, there is communication, big time, and a lot of passion as well, because the ones, you know what I'm saying, right? So we have love and we have passion. And we have someone who wants to communicate that passion, someone who wants to keep talking to you regularly, not every blue moon. No, carry on talking with you, right? Absolutely. And in the meantime, letting go of all those baggages that they don't need, you don't need. Introspection, definitely. And being with that one, Ace of Wands, the knowing. Maybe also being a little bit of a hermit. That reminds you of the hermit there too. But of course, it's a lot of thinking and a lot of action and a lot of feeling here. So you have to appreciate what is relevant to you and what is not. For some people, some of you, I would say you will let go for real, for good. They might want to communicate with you, but you just say, thank you, but no thank you. You outgrow that pair of shoes. For some of you, not the majority of you, but the some of you, that will be the end. And for others, it will be, well, I don't want to carry, the dead skin as a snake. I want to move on with a new skin. So there's a lot of things I let go of. Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's move on. Let's talk about this and move on, and and focus on the love, on the business that needs to be done, or whatever, or the offer. So yes, so some of you, it will be final, and some of you, it will be like, okay, it's not going to be like it used to be, but it will have to be more open, it will have to be better, it will have to be more consistent, it will be, so transformation here. All right, there's a lot of transformation going on today, I would say. Okay, good, some things need to transform. Of course, everything is in movement, nothing stays still in this universe. I mean, let's go. Of course. Okay, so many things remind me of you. That did we have that? Okay, whatever. That's the card of the day, I guess. Yes, of course, because you don't forget that. You don't forget that. And now they're gonna have to maybe let go of somebody in order to be with you. You will have to let go of their pride or whatever, or the nonchalance. They will have to let go of something in order to communicate with you. Otherwise, you will not open the door. Of course not. Why would you put yourself in the fire? Duh. No. Hell no. You have to protect yourself, of course. Wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. Indeed. But you have to have, compassion for yourself and wisdom for yourself. It's all nice and sweet, but you have to have self-love if you want to accept that love at first sight, for example. You need to think and believe that you're worth it. Of course, but sometimes like, woof. And then wisdom, you will have it because of experience of life, and you will understand some things are acceptable and some other not. That's fine, You don't have any obligation to be kind, to be nice, to be sweet to people who are not kind to you. Oh, hell no. No matter who they are. Nope. Absolutely not, right? Anyway, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Yeah, as I say, some of you will let that go. Some of you will say, well, actually, no, doesn't really bring anything to my life. It just brings me more drama, more pain. Why do I bother? No. Arrivederci. Yeah, and no matter who that person is, that could have been someone you really loved very much. But then, you know what? After a while, you're getting tired of this rubbish, right? And whoever they are, if they treat you wrong, good luck to them. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. What did I say? If you haven't watched the first part, you might want to do that. Yes, be in gratitude for what you already have, and then you create more of the goodies. This is a beautiful, beautiful design. Yeah, it's a new one. We generally always have more or less the same, funny enough, but this is a new one. I like that. Yeah, there is a progression, and as I say, you remove obstacle. You remove what was slowing you down. You have done a lot of work, personal work, introspection. Oh yeah, you did a lot of work because you went through a lot. And some people who think they can, do whatever they want, they wouldn't last 2 seconds going through what you went through. They wouldn't last. They don't have the backbone, right? They don't. They're very good at that kind of things. But you see through, you know, all of that. So for you, it's like, whatever, you know, I've been watching you for a while. I know, right? So fear, I realize I'm testing my resolve to leave in the energy of love. Well, fear, maybe those people have fear because, yeah, they're maybe fearful now that you walk away for good. That is very possible. But the thing is, fear, what is that? It's just your mind. The mind is like, when you have love, when you have love at first sight, when you have an offer that is finally coming together for you, you don't have to have that imposter syndrome. As I say, you can have it for 5 minutes. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay. Then you cool it down and say, well, I worked my socks off to get to that point. You damn right. And if someone communicate to you that offer, okay, thank you. Let's listen to what you have to say, right? Don't be fearful for what you've been working for years. Don't be fearful. You deserve it, whether it is an offer of love, whether it is an offer, wow, mesmerizing. Yeah, it's time to let go of the past and walk free. You've done enough work, trust me, you've done a lot of work to understand where that fear was coming from. And that is a lot to do, obviously, with your childhood. Once you've been told, oh, you're not good enough, you're so stupid, you're not doing anything right, then you think you're not good enough. Let that go. You deserve love, you are lovable, and you have been created by the universe. Mom and dad were just the bus you took to come to this planet. Let's not forget that. You were created by the universe, therefore perfect. You deserve love, you're lovable, damn right. And the universe wants to communicate that love to you. You may as well accept it. Nothing wrong there. On this night, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.